Hi, everybody. Steve Rich here with our marketing. I want to show you today how you can connect better and make more money uh, as soon as possible with everything that's going on. Let me share my screen with you real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, today's mortgage professionals know that marketing is change. Marketing is different than it used to be. Marketing is about communication, education, and not gimmicks, but resonating and making a connection with your clients and with the people out there. A lot of people think that hey, because I've got social media or because I've got an ad out here or there, that's their marketing. That's not their marketing. That's just vehicles to express. Um, your marketing really comes from your passion and your attitude, and as you share that emotion, that's what will connect. That's what will make all the difference in the world. So with all the competition out there, you have to decide, okay, what path am I going to take in my marketing? What am I going to do to make sure that I stand out? Well, there's three areas you need to focus on is, first of all, you need to understand the pain points of your clients. This is where true empathy is shown. You also need to show that you can deliver what you say you can do. This is where your credibility comes in, is if you can show that you can accomplish what the client needs, then they'll believe that. And that comes through testimonials, it comes through peer reviews, it comes through those type of things. Then the last one, and probably the most important one, is your passion for what you're doing, your passion for what serving people, your passion for delivering the services you provide. That contagious attitude is what people will feel and share with others. Okay? So one thing I'm going to point out to you is more important than the message you're communicating to the public is the message that you portray to your referral partners, to your employees or team members, to your past clients, peers, family, and friends. Are you even sending them a message? Are you even communicating with them? You need to, because this is where your more loyal leads will come from, and your more loyal long-term clients, people that believe in you and are sharing that. Most of us do not believe commercials anymore. We don't believe the sales job there. But we do believe when our friend or neighbor says, hey, I've used this guy, or this lady's the best at this. When they share that with us, we believe that. And so that's where you got to make sure you've got a strong message going. You got to have reminders in front of them that remind them of what you do. You can say, hey, I've got a neighbor that lives next door to me, and they always forget that I'm in mortgage. Well, if there's not enough reminders out there to have them repeat that, right? So we need to make sure we do that. So if you have some epic plans or promotions, or you have something that's going big, how do you get that word out? Well, if you're only doing it in a memo form like this here, look at bullet point 3. We're excited about the event planned for next Saturday. Please come ready to help. If that's your communication to your team and your referrals, there's no way they feel your passion. There's no way they feel what you're trying to accomplish there. They just know that there's something going on there. So you can't expect them to get excited and be, help you promote that or help share that if you don't share any excitement with them, right? So you got to figure out, how am I communicating with my referral partners, with my team, so that they're sharing it with everybody else. So Machiavelli said, make no small plans, for they have no magic to stir the soul. So that's very important. And clear back in his day, he taught us that. What do today's top business leaders say? They say basically the same thing. Zig Ziglar says, people don't buy for logical reasons, they buy for emotional reasons. Chip Conley, the most successful business leaders are often experts in emotion. Gary Vee says, to get customers, you need to go from the heart to the brain to the wallet. Even Tony Robbins, people buy feelings, not things. One of my favorites and mentors, Seth Godin, says, people do not buy goods and services, they buy relations, stories, and magic. So you've got to say, how am I going to do this? And again, not going out to the general public as much as going to your referral partners. How do you let them know that you're excited and ready to take on more work? So here's one of the ways that I'll show you is, if the results are going to be special to you, you make the process and you make the communication special. So if you're going to give away a prize, include a drum roll. What I mean by that is if you go to your BNI or you go to something and you're supposed to give a prize, don't forget about it to the last second and pull a 20 out of your wallet, or, hey, I left it at the office, I'll drop it by later. That just shows that it's not important. You want something memorable. So think about it ahead of time, plan ahead of time, put it in a gift basket form, do something fun with it. Get that across out there. So even something that's unexpected would be great. So the place where I take my car, the auto repair shop, they are not like a normal auto repair shop. How they communicate with their clients are, when you first walk in to drop off your car, guess what they do in there? They bake cookies every day. So an auto repair shop, when you walk in, smells like cookies. And then when you go pick up your car after you're done, they always include a little bag of cookies in your car as a thank you for coming in. I don't know of any other repair shop in the country that does that. It's incredible. It stands out. It's different. It shows that they care. Okay, if you're going to pass on stuff about your emotions, your passion, you've got to let them feel your emotion. Most of us cannot feel it through a black and white memo. We need to feel it through a video, through a phone call, through an in-person. We need to feel that you are excited, you're passionate, you love to serve from you in a form like that. Usually where we can hear your voice, we can see your face too, that helps. So if you want the results to be epic, if you've got a new promotion you want, and you want your team to get behind it, and you want them to help you promote it and share it with the world, don't give it to them in a memo form. Pull them together and make something special. Buy them lunch and give them a t-shirt or whatever you need to do, but do something fun like that that'll get that message out there. Now, if you're going to communicate, if you're going to, in large form, punctuate it with passion. So I know we're not doing, with the pandemic, we're not doing a lot of shows right now or booths or things like that. But when we start doing that again, how are you doing that? Are you having themes around your promotion? Are you making something that's memorable, something that'll stand out? Are you punctuating it with passion? If you want the results to be awesome, make it awesome. So let me tell you about some gifts. So in my job, I had salespeople drop off gifts to me. And around St. Patrick's Day, I received maybe a dozen gifts. And they all were green. They all had stuff in them, candy and fun stuff. They were great, but they didn't stand out because they were all the same. Everybody had the same idea. But one time I received from this company, there was a little basket, had, some suspenders in it and some candy and treats and things like that. And it said, "Happy National Suspender Day. Here's how we're going to support you." And they listed some things they were going to do to help me accomplish stuff I needed to in my job. And that was over a decade ago, and I'm still talking about it. So I remembered it. I joked with them about it from every year as time went on. We'd talk about little things with suspenders, but it made a relationship better, stronger, gave us something to kind of relate to. And again, I remembered it. Do you think I remembered any of the people that dropped off the St. Patty's? No, it faded with the holiday. So do something that stands out, do something original, do something that will be remembered. Now, if you're going to stand for something, if you're going to stand for a charity, if you're going to stand up for a cause or anything like that, you got to let people see your courage. They got to let people see what you're doing there. If your company's going to do something for a charity, don't hide it. Put it out there. Let everybody know so that other people get behind it. I know we were all taught that when we do stuff for other people, we should do it in secret. That's you personally. If you're giving your own money, you go ahead and do it that way. But if you're giving your business money out to help a charity, it is so much more productive for everybody if you share that, because competitors will want to match, or other people will want to get behind, other businesses will want to jump on. The charity itself will grow, and people will know that you care. So let people know, let them see your courage behind all that. If the results that you want to see are important, make it important to everybody. So here's how we do or help you, is we every quarter we put out the Smart Plan, and some of you guys I know order it every time and have got it, but there's a lot of you that haven't. So let me tell you what the Smart Plan is. It's a 3-month book. It's got a plan in there, and this one that just came out is for April, May, June. It's 116 pages of fun and strategic ideas, and it's in hard copy form so that you can sit down with your team, you can write notes in it, you can write ideas, you can write measurements, you can work through it together, and it's a book for you. So here's what's all in there is there's social media content. Right now during the pandemic, that is so important that you stay in front of people, and if you can't meet with them in a networking group one-on-one, or you can't take them to lunch or anything like that, be in front of them with social media. It also has event themes and promotions. So if you're going to do a direct mail flyer, or you're going to have an event, or you're going to support a charity, it has all kinds of ideas in there for that. And it even has client gift themes. Along the promotional ideas, I was working with a grocery store chain, and some of you guys might not know this, but Super Bowl is the second biggest food holiday. And it's second to Thanksgiving. It beats out Christmas and Easter. And they want to be right, but their competitors are out there. And usually all the advertisement, all the marketing looks the same. Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that. And so because they can't differentiate from each other, what they try to do is lower the prices and try to low price each other. And that just takes profit out of the system. So this grocery chain I was working with, we started looking, and I noticed that the day before Super Bowl was National Kazoo Day. So all we did is we changed our marketing to Kazooper Bowl. First 200 kids get a free kazoo. And here's what that did, is it increased our volume for that event. Years past, it's always been down here, it increased our volume by 30%, which is huge. A lot of those stores do over $1 million a week in volume. So you can imagine the kind of dollars that's embraced there just by having something different, fun, that stood out. So that's the idea behind some of these. Now, when we say Smart Plan, what SMART stands for is seasonal marketing and retention tactics. So that's what we're doing, is we're making stuff where we're retaining our clients as well as building new ones. Here's what the inside of the plan looks like. There's a calendar with days on it, with national days listed on every day. You have weekly themes, you have monthly themes, all those are listed. And then each day is represented, and it has a multiple of different things on each day of every international day or anything that you've got going. The reason why we have a variety there is depending on your personality, depending on what your company offers, what you're providing, you can do something that's silly. You can do something that's financially appealing. You can do something that's charity related. You can do something that's food related or pet related, or it gives you a variety. So whatever fits you, what you want to accomplish, you have ideas there. We even have stuff like this over here, May the 4th. If you've got Star Wars fans as part of your clients or clientele, maybe you get behind that event. We have details of all those things. Also included in this is movie release dates. So if new movies come out, there's a new Marvel movie coming out, or Jurassic Park has a new movie, or whatever it is, it'll tell you the day and time when that will first be released. And so you can plan around that. Either use the same theme in your marketing, or rent a theater for part of your marketing plan, or whatever you want to do, but it'll let you know those dates also. And again, it's set in workbook form, so you can write down your measurements. You can write down, hey, this promotion worked great this year, and I think it was because it was extra sunny, or whatever you want to put in there. Or this promotion didn't work quite as well, but it rained all day. You can make notes for future use. Okay, so here's the pricing of it. Here's what it looks like. I know we've been a lot more higher in price, but with the pandemic and everything going on, we wanted to let everybody know out there. Plus, I really believe that this will help so many of the businesses continue to grow even during this rough time. It's down to $59 for the quarter. Now, I know most of you all usually like to buy the year subscription for $199 is what we're going to sell that for. That's usually quite a bit more. But for $199, you'll get a new calendar sent to you each quarter to plan for 3 months at a time. Now, how do you order it? You can get a hold of us anyway. You can go to our Smart Plan Facebook page. You can order it there. You can call this number 1-801-784-7600. You can scan in this Venmo number. Any way you let us know, through message, through text, through calling, email, whatever you want to do, let us know and we'll get a hold of you. And one of the reasons why we want to get a hold of you is to find out how you would like it delivered. So if you're here locally, my staff and I have been dropping off some almost every day to different people. We'll just do a drop-off package on your porch or wherever you want. A lot of you guys are working from home instead of the office, so if we need to send it or drop it off at your home, that helps for us to know immediately too. So just let us know where you would like it delivered. Okay, in closing, I just want to reemphasize that to be smart, you have to share your passion. To get the most out of what you want, you have to share your passion. You have to make that emotional connection. If it's epic results you're after, make your planning, make your marketing, make your communication epic. And call us today, and thanks so much for your time. I truly appreciate it, and have a good day.